Hello and welcome! This is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more Stellaris, continuing on with the Redwall Abbey playthrough. And right now we're at war with a rival federation. The Union of Juven Odor and the Galactic Resethi State are our enemies. And I have no real stake in this war, but I'm going to go and smack around the Galactic Resethi State some, which honestly hasn't proved to be all that hard. I wiped out their fleet pretty quickly. And there wasn't really much resistance, as there's really no spaceports at most of their systems, and the only one that did have one I just wiped out. And there was also, that's where their fleet was, which I also wiped out. And right now, I'm on my way to take out what I suspect is a outpost. You know what? Let's go ahead and speed up time here a little bit, because we're not really having much in the way of resistance right now. Okay. What's going on over here? Yeah, frontier outpost here, and there's also another one suspected nearby over here. Yeah, so we have two outposts to take out.
Hostile fleet engaged.
We'll also take out their mining stations as we go, which shouldn't take long at all.
Situation log updated.
Okay. That's nothing to do with us.
Hostile fleet engaged.
And we'll take out the outpost, and that will take out a little bit of their border presence.
Situation log updated.
And then we'll jump over here and take the rest out. Non-aggression pact between a couple nations just got broken. Not us, so I don't care. One of our scientists just leveled up. Taking out another mining station.
Complete. System survey complete. Situation log updated.
Alright, one of our construction ships just finished its job. Let's go check that out. Alright, that was this guy over here, who at this point I feel like doesn't really have anything else to do. So I'm just going to have him sit in orbit around a nearby planet until we have something for him to do. Alright, and that's our science ship coming in there.
Hostile fleet engaged.
And then once we take this outpost out, there won't be much else to do other than sit on a planet that we want to invade to bring up the war score. There goes the border reduction. If anything, we just help them out from having border tension with these guys, because I believe this is a fallen empire. Yeah, well, you just get that confirmation there. Alright, so I guess we'll sit on their capital and invade it.
Research complete. Construction complete.
Okay, we just got research against with our advanced railgun, so let's pick a new research. And I'm probably going to go with the armored torpedo at this point. We could also do afterburners, but I'm looking for weaponry here. We use torpedoes with some of our ships, so it'd be a nice upgrade. Kinetic battery, what is this? It's a large weapon. Very long ranged. Huh. Very long range artillery capable of hurling powerful rounds over extreme distances with a large degree of accuracy. That sounds pretty cool, and look how much damage it does. I mean, it doesn't do as much damage as the torpedoes, but it's very long ranged. 100 range versus 60. I almost feel like that is probably the better thing to take, because we have no assurance that this will pop up again. 13, 14, 10. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with this kinetic battery. I've never seen this tech before. This might be something new, but it seems to pack quite a wallop. And it would be cool for some of our bigger ships to have, maybe. Now, we've gone more with a hangar setup, so maybe the kinetic battery isn't the best for us. But I would like some longer ranged weapons like this. So I'm going to do this. Might be valuable against a Leviathan, out of curiosity. Ignores armor and does extra damage to shields. So again, hopefully good against a Leviathan. Alright. I could go over and help my ally out. Maybe take out
Construction complete.
some enemy fleets, because I don't really feel like my ally is necessarily getting a whole lot done here. And the war doesn't get done until we do things over there. As a matter of fact, none of the war goals are over here. I'm not sure what the right call is there, but I know for a fact
Debris analyzed.
having some of my fleet sit on these planets will give us some war score. And as a result, I am going to do that. We've got some destroyers here we can send over to sit on that. And then we're going to come over here. Ooh, they do have a space station now. They didn't have one before. Alright, so that may be a mistake, splitting up my fleet here. So why don't I instead have these two guys go together? And you can come over here too. Now we're losing energy right now because we have all of our fleet active. Alright, so we just got plasma cannons, armored torpedoes, hyper shields, impulse thrusters, and some physics research from researching that debris, which would have been enemy ships. We're going to come in here and squish these guys. Now, this planet never did get a space station. Again, I don't know why, but...
Hostile fleet engaged. Debris analyzed. Hostile fleet engaged.
Okay, more debris analyzed. So plasma cans, armored torpedoes, afterburners. And we are researching a couple of those. Well, we're plasma cannons, so that does help with that.
Hostile fleet engaged. System survey complete. Situation log updated. Hostile fleet engaged.
Alright, so we're engaging over here.
Situation log updated. Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated. Situation log updated. Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated.
Okay, so you're going to sit on the planet.
Debris analyzed. Situation log updated.
We're going to do that type of bombardment so that we're hitting them hard. So we're at 57%. Are we the president? We're not, so I don't think we can negotiate peace here. These guys need to all merge together.
Construction complete.
And then sit on this planet and bombard the crap out of it.
System survey complete.
Alright. We've got both of our science ships no longer having anything to do. I'm gonna grab... Actually, which science ship do I currently have selected? I want this one to do all the debris research. I don't think we're going to get much here out of these because these are mostly mining stations and things, but we'll still research it. Our other science ship, though, is going to continue surveying systems over here in case there's anything cool. And then when we're done there, we're going to go survey over here. And we are done with the troops here, so I'm going to go ahead and embark these guys. And then I'm going to have them come over and why not land the armies? Because I think the defenses are already down. So we'll take out the Resethi state on our end entirely if we have to. Now, it might be a tough fight. I'm not really sure how easy this is going to be. I have a feeling they're going to have... I don't know, they have practically nothing here. We must have really crippled them in the last war because they put up practically no fight at all.
System survey complete.
Okay.
Enemy planet secured.
Alright, well that was easy enough. How about you guys go and get healed up at the nearest space station? And speaking of space stations, were you ever upgraded to the highest level? No, you weren't. No, you weren't. No, you weren't. No, you weren't. And then Redwall. We should have 4 battleships at this point. So I'm gonna build 2 more. And hopefully those battleships will pay off trying to kill a Leviathan. So we've got plasma cannon research. Okay, we have won the war with the following. Okay, so we won. So you guys can just disband. We don't need the transports anymore. You guys are already on your way. You guys can go to Mossflower. And the science ship might be able to stay within this space and do the research project. I'm not exactly sure. We'll have to see. But that went pretty well. So, mostly the Union of Juven Odor lost some planets here to the Zoom Commonwealth. And they also had a planet get liberated as well. I'm going to assume... come in here. This is a little messy because the Union of Juven Odor has 1 planet here, and the Zoom guys have another, I think. I don't know which one got liberated. Which planet got liberated. But, employment. Here. Okay, well, first things first. Let's, build something here. So you're good on food. You don't need food. So, what could we build here? Science is always not bad choice. And we could do with some physics, so let's do some science lab here. And then when you're done with that, you can go ahead and upgrade that, and then upgrade that. And then over here, you're good to go. And then over here, you can also upgrade. So, I figure, why not? Okay.
Construction complete. Debris analyzed.
And just to be clear here, this fleet is going to be going into orbit with Redwall. So, you know, this is kind of where I am in this game right now. I feel like there's absolutely no threat to me. This Federation, this rival Federation, was the most threatening power to me. until this war happened, more or less. And now that we stomped them twice in a row, there's probably a couple other federations out here that are really dangerous, and obviously you have the Fallen Empires that are always very dangerous. But really, to me, the main goal at this point, and I have already stated this, is to take out some of these Leviathans. I would really love to be able to come in here and take out this automated dreadnought. And I'm hoping that it falls within my border once we finish this tech. So when we get to that, I'm hoping we can
System survey.
test ourselves there. Now, I feel like the space jellyfish that we fought that wiped out our fleet last time, I feel like we could probably take it this time. I think the main reason we lost is, first off, the fleets didn't arrive at the same time. So we lost a big chunk of our fleet before they were all together. And I think if we had had them all as one and attack, even at that point, we probably would have defeated it. We would have taken a lot of losses, but we would have probably won. But at this point, we're going to have our ships upgraded quite a bit. As a matter of fact, I'm just about to unlock plasma cannons here in 6 months. So it's time to go through and upgrade a lot of our designs. I don't know if this dimensional horror is something we want to tangle right now, because it's going to be a very powerful...
Debris analyzed. Research
As a matter of fact, we just got the plasma cannons because of the debris. So let's do some new research here. We do have hyper shields having some progress. We can do sentient AI, which is dangerous, and I don't want to tangle with the Fallen Empire, because sometimes the Fallen Empires go after you when you research certain dangerous techs. We would be able to get away with it if the Fallen Empire wasn't so close, or if they maybe didn't know of my presence. But they know of my presence, and they're right next door, so they'll probably come over and stomp me. And I don't think I'm ready to tackle them right now, even though I am probably the most powerful star empire outside of a Fallen Empire. So I may go with the shields here. I'm not feeling like some of these other things are... I mean, I could do the power generation just to give myself more power so that when my fleet is out there and doing things, we don't run out of power. That's probably a good idea. Let's go ahead and do that, actually. Alright. So now that we have that one research done, and our science ship just finished that project, I think I wanted to come in here, though, and continue to do research here, as long as we're allowed to do so, which it seems like we are. Let's go ahead and pick up all these debris, because some of these are going to give us bonuses, because they were military vessels. Alright, so we're going to have some ship redesigns here. Our next redesign is not going to be hitting until 64 months, so I think we redesign now rather than wait. So let's start at the bottom with our corvettes. So we don't have armored torpedoes, so we can't upgrade that. We could change our weapon loadout if we feel like there's something more effective. But for instance, we can upgrade our railgun with an advanced railgun, which should do more damage. And the other hull we could do would give us 3 small weapon slots. So if that would do more damage, I don't think it would, because it would only be average damage of 6. And then we also get more range with the torpedoes on a Corvette. So I think we're good to go there. We do have to upgrade our power. So that's pretty easy. We just grab that and do that. We also have better warp engines now. So there we go. And then we have our destroyer. The destroyer, we're also going to be upgrading this. And we also have weapons to upgrade. As a matter of fact, we have a lot of weapons to upgrade here. So right now we're running the ion disruptors. I think we're going to switch that over to the plasma cannon here instead. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then we're going to need our rail guns. And we still haven't gotten anything better point defense-wise, which is unfortunate. Alright, so that's good to go, I would say. We don't have enough power, though, so I'm going to have to do something about that. And more than likely, it's going to cause me to have to strip out some armor. So let's do that. Alternatively, I could just remove the shield capacitor. But I don't think I need that much power, though. So let's just see if we can get away with that. Yeah, that will do it for now. So let's save that on up. And then we're going to go onto our cruiser. So our current layout right now with our cruiser is to be a hangar ship. I may change the cruiser layout so it's no longer got a hangar core and instead has that big gun that we're researching, and then we'll have the battleship be our carrier. But for now, we'll continue with the same strategy we have. So we should be upgraded here. We do need the better tech plasma weapons. Torpedo, we're still running. And then we have the better rail gun, which is going to be there. Okay, that's looking pretty good to me. As far as weapons, we're going to need our better jump capability. We're good there. And then as far as power goes, pretty simple. We just come in and upgrade the power to the next level. And that takes care of that, so we can save. And I think we're good to go. We upgraded some weapons. We upgraded our power and our warp engines. All right, and then we have our battleship. Now, the battleship, we have leftover space for power, so mostly, again, we'll be upgrading weapons here. So come in and get the plasma cannons upgraded. And then we need the railguns upgraded. So that's going to be this guy there and this guy there. Going to be an upgrade. And then we need that to be upgraded. And then it's just a matter of upgrading this power. So let's do that. And I'm thinking probably level 3 here. Ooh, that's even far too much. There we go. Level 2. And we still have a lot of room for upgrade on the battleship, so if we have something that drains more power, no big deal. Okay, I think we're good to go. So once our fleets are in orbit, we can start upgrading them. Matter of fact, one battleship is there. So why don't we just have these two guys merge together because they're right next to each other. We can't currently upgrade the fleet just yet. Okay, so both of the fleets are together. We'll just do that and merge.
Construction complete.
Okay, so right now we've got 5 battleships, 15 cruisers, 28 destroyers, and 29 corvettes. So to finish this all off, we really just need to build 2 destroyers and a cruiser. So we're going to come over to Navi and go over to Spaceport. So it was what again? 2 destroyers and a cruiser. Okay. The Navi, give me 2 destroyers and not a cruiser, a corvette. All right, that takes care of that. Our construction ship. Let's have it hop in here. Maybe a possibility that it will get attacked by a Leviathan if it's still there. Nope, it's not. Didn't think it would be. And then you can just build the mining stations there. But as I thought, it escaped our space and probably went over here and smashed some things over here, and then who knows where it went. Because it kind of, hit and run us. As a matter of fact, I could have not had as much damage happen to me as did if I just let it go, but I was trying to kill it.
Debris analyzed.
Okay, we're getting some more research progress.
System survey complete.
Alright. Our one science ship no longer has anything to do because it's down here. Go ahead and survey this last system. We've got a lot of colonizable worlds down here.
Construction complete.
That we might want to do something about.
Debris analyzed.
Okay, armored torpedoes and other things. Helps us out quite a bit. I'm surprised the Zin centralized suns are even still around. Seems like the AI doesn't really commonly wipe out.
Incoming transmission.
Ooh, what do we got? Protectorate request. This diplomatic proposal. Vassalization request. Huh. Are they from the same? So the Zin centralized suns wants to be our vassal. You're too weak to survive on our own. Will the Redwall Abbey protect us if we become your vassals? I will agree. And United African Stars, we are too weak to survive on our own in this hostile galaxy. Will the Redwall Abbey protect us? So these guys are kind of in a rough spot, but I'm going to agree to it. We're actually nearby at this point with our border, and we can fight if we need to. So we will agree. So we got a vassal and a protectorate there. Now, protectorate status is actually worse than vassalization. Vassalization means that our empires are roughly equal as far as technology. Protectorate means they're far behind. At least as far as I understand it. Okay. None of this has anything to do with us. This one does, though. Associated Sledian stars. Let us end this charade. Okay, so these guys are now our rival, probably because we are under protectorate status of the United African Stars. So what I think we need to do... Now, the Sledians, I think, are in another federation. So let's just take a look at them here in a second. So, under contacts, they're going to hate me. So they're going to be one of these. Sledian. As a matter of fact, probably we're going to want to unrival the Galactus Rossetti state because they're nothing to us. They're not all that threatening anymore. As a matter of fact, they're at the level of being pathetic. But the Sledian stars are actually equivalent to us in power. They have roughly the same size fleet and technology level as we do. Another one that is a potential rival is these guys here, who are in a federation, which is what I thought. The Sledian and the Multix Confederation are in a federation together. So that is currently the federation that is kind of our rival. The Othethi, out of curiosity, how are they? They're equivalent to us in power as well. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to go to the Galactic Rossetti state, and we're going to end rivalry. Okay. And then the Sledians, because we know that they are our rivals, we're going to become rivals with them. Oh, really? We were already rivals? What about the other guys? The guys that are in the Federation with them? There we go. We can rival them. It would probably be much more beneficial to us to have somebody that's equivalent to us in power be a rival rather than somebody that's far behind us. So, we'll get 0.3 influence each month. We'll confirm. And that actually did jump us up a little bit there. So, I think that was a good idea. We're probably also rivals with these guys over here, but I don't have anything better, I think, to put that rivalry on. So, these guys are our current rival federation. And they are, I guess, threatening to some regard, but I think once I build up my fleet to a certain level, they probably won't be that threatening. And we still have to upgrade the fleet. Speaking of which, let me just remember here to... Oh, that's right. Okay, so we have the 6 battleships. That's what I was looking for. Let's go ahead and just have these guys upgrade. And I'm very curious to see what their fleet strength will be. So right now we're at 15,000. I'm curious what it will be once we upgrade. But I think we'll save that for another video. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.